and welcome to Spoiler Alert, where I tell you how something was that isn't yet. This week, we're taking a look at the current season of Gravity Falls, a show whose mysterious nature is rivaled only by the vagaries of its airing schedule. Yes, this show airs new episodes so infrequently that, despite the fact that the new season is well underway, we decided we could spoil it anyway. There's time to kill before the next episode. Now, in the last few episodes, we finally learned Grunkle Stan's backstory along with his brother Ford's, rendering my fanfiction journals completely useless. As it turns out, the Elder Pines twins don't get along too well, and it might maybe have something to do with one of them accidentally shoving the other into a nether hellscape of a dimension, but I mean, Angel and Buffy got over it, why can't they? This Stanley-Stanford fight also drives a wedge between Dipper and Mabel, who realize that they have now solved their greatest mystery of all and must spend the rest of the summer trying to figure out what to tell the other kids they did over their break. And while they're at it, they need to ask their parents a few questions too. I mean, did no one in the family realize that suddenly Uncle Stanford looked a lot like Stanley? But hey, good news! Uncle Stanford's back! Yay! And he wants to tear down the Mystery Shack. And that means it's time for everyone to try to find a real job, other than whatever they were doing at the Mystery Shack. Not standing for the summer to end on such a low note, Dipper and Mabel helped Grunkle Stan run for public office. After all, this man is a con artist who convinced everyone he was someone else for decades. Politics is a logical next step. Wendy, on the other hand, decides that the family logging business isn't really for her and instead becomes a model for a fast food chain. Seuss also starts looking for work and ends up as a security guard at the pizza place where Giffany terrorized him, figuring nothing else can go wrong here. But that doesn't mean that all the mysteries are solved, and the first one on my list is, how the hell are Stan and Ford old enough to be great uncles? They were born in the late 50s and the math just doesn't add up. They said that they were Shermie's grandkids, but the only other Pine sibling we see is a baby 18 years younger than Ford and Stan. My guess? Time travel is involved here. Somehow.
Time travel is really hard to write about!
Yes, we know. Now, according to background events, time agent Blendon was at Glass Shard Beach when Stan and Ford were kids, possibly stopping Ford's perpetual motion machine from taking off and granting him the infinite energy necessary to accidentally, say, unleash a chaos demon into the world. But it's not as though there are any of those floating around, watching our every move. So that's it for this week's Spoiler Alert. Please tune in next time as we take a look at the new reality Muppets show, because that's a thing. Leave me comments down below telling me what else you'd like reviewed in advance next, and until then, don't say I didn't warn you.